Hey, it's Monica B. Have you ever been in a situation where you're humming along, you're feeling really good, you're taking on projects, and then all of a sudden, wham, you're hit with like this overwhelm of, oh my gosh, I just said yes to all these things. I have so much other stuff that I have to do. And now I'm kind of like paralyzed and not knowing what to do first or how to get out from under this. I feel so panicked that I feel like I want to move really fast, but I actually feel stricken like I can't move at all. Well, I've got 5 things to talk to you about today that can help you get out from underneath that feeling of overwhelm. A lot of this starts with our breath and our mind because really we're not sitting underneath a physical pile of overwhelming stuff. We have our mind that is going and going and going that's telling us, oh my gosh, we have so much to do. So the goal from what I'm going to talk about today is going to have a lot to do with how to settle that mind. And I'll tell you how and why to settle the mind with these 5 things that you can do. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to stand up with your feet, and you're gonna shake. Can you see me shaking? I'm doing this with my hands. We're shaking, and we're gonna breathe. Big. I'm still shaking. Okay, how many times a day do you breathe like that? Probably not a lot. The nose, the nostrils are the closest passageway to the mind. So when we get in the breath, when we get in that prana, the mind starts to settle down because it goes, okay, I'm getting nourished. I can focus. It's not that bad. So we need to bring in the prana and remember to use our breath in that way. Why did I shake my hands? You can even stand up and like bounce your legs or shake your legs from side to side. Close your office door if you're doing this at work so somebody doesn't think anything weird. Or you can invite them in and teach them how to do it too. But you're going to shake and you're going to breathe 10 times and you're going to pause. And you're going to do it 10 more times. So 2 sets of 10. Big breath in. Big breath out. Big, coming from your lower belly. That is going to bring in prana and oxygen and help clear and calm the mind so you can stay focused. The second thing after you do that, bring everything down to pen and paper. Write it all down. All the stuff that you need to do this week, write it down. And then you're going to trim out everything that's not necessary. And I'm telling you to do this pen on paper because the computer and the phone or wherever else you might keep track of your projects and all the things that you need to do is vata increasing. So the screens are not helpful to us to clear our mind. They make our mind more agitated and more busy. When we want to calm, overwhelm, or get out from underneath it, we need clarity and peace and focus. So close down the computer, take it all down, write down. These are all the things that I need to do this week. Pen to paper in itself is a good action with the hand that gets the mind to just focus right here, not get distracted on there, okay? And with these things, you're going to trim out as much as is not necessary to do this week. Just take it all out, push it away. What we're going to do is build space, okay? Is this thing absolutely necessary to do this week? No, I can do that next week. Move it away. Is this thing necessary to do today or this week? No, but I have to do it next week. Great, goes on next week's pile. And you'll eventually just start to push the thing. So hopefully you only end up with maybe 3 to 5 things that you need to do this week. And from there, just plug them into every day, but use it pen on paper before you crack open that computer again, okay? The third one is say no before you say yes. We like to say yes to everybody, we really do. But let me ask you a hard question. How many yeses are you giving yourself every single day? Are you saying yes to breathing every day? Are you saying yes to exercising at least 15 to 30 minutes every single day? Are you saying yes to putting the very best foods into your body? Are you saying yes to being present with your kids or your partner or your family and being in this peaceful, loving state of full of compassion and joy and judgment-free zone? If you don't have those things built for yourself, say yes to yourself before you say yes to anybody else. Now, I realize there's a balance there. Those are our practices. But what I like to do is I like to say no before I say yes. And the no is, hang on, let me just make sure, let me check my calendar before I confirm on that. I will also, speaking of building space, building space between our projects and when we absolutely need to execute them, I build space here too. So for example, I have a 6-year-old. She gets invited to a lot of little birthday parties and all kinds of events and things. I intentionally, or we, my husband and I, as parents, intentionally build space for her on the weekend. So we will say yes to a big activity in the afternoon or in the morning, but not to both. We don't go to 2 birthday parties in the same day. It's too much. I want her to have calm and peace, to just play at home with some little things. She can cut out paper. She can make decorations. She can do her magnet tiles. She can make her Legos, all of those things that just help her focus without feeling like she's racing from place to place. I encourage you to do that too. Say no before you say yes. Number 4 takeaway, get outside. We know that in Ayurveda, we are part of nature. Get outside and sit down for 5 minutes, eyes closed. Okay. Yes. Again, I'm going to make you breathe. So get outside, sit down for 5 minutes. You're going to inhale and exhale, mouth closed. This breath is more calming. And when you inhale, you're going to think the word so. And on the exhale, you're going to think the word hum. And that is so hum, so hum. It literally means I am that, or I am the divine. Reminding ourselves that we have all the strength and everything that we need from within. And 5 minutes of that just peaceful breathing and peaceful mantra outside in our great Mother Nature that takes such good care of us will bring us back to center so we can focus. And then as you're about to get ready to get back to work, number 5 is get a little aroma therapy, something going on. I recommend frankincense is fantastic. It clears the mind. It promotes peace and clarity in the mind as well as grounding. Patchouli is also nice. Lavender, whatever smells that you like. You could do incense. You could do essential oils. It's really up to you, but have something already set like near your desk or where you're going to go back to work, and put that oil on your wrists. Take a big smell, burn that incense if you need to, burn the little nuggets of frankincense if you like that, but that would be the 5th and final piece. So let's review them really quickly. First, you're gonna breathe and wiggle. Get the willies out. You have to do that. Shake your feet from side to side, and you just go like this. I know it's a little frantic, but doesn't that just feel like that sometimes in our mind? Good. Get all the willies out. Then you're going to sit down, pen to paper, all the necessary things that you need to do this week, write them all down, and anything that's unnecessary, push it off to the side and make space for that so you can come back to it next week, build that in, or delegate it, or eliminate it. Number 3 is say no before you say yes as your default. Number 4, get outside, sit down for 5 minutes. Now that you got the willies out, you're going to close your eyes. Inhale, so, exhale, hum. So, hum, like that. You can set the timer on your iPhone. And number 5 is get in some aromatherapies. Like I said, the nostrils are the closest passageway to the mind. So whatever we can get into our nose, whether it be breath or whether it be really nice calming smells, grounding smells, loving, happy scents that make us feel calm and peaceful, we are going to be far better off, and that overwhelm will start to melt away. Okay, those are your Ayurvedic lessons for today. And in the meantime, we're going to keep bringing Ayurveda to life. Mwah. Visit me at heymonicab.com, a blooming resource on Ayurveda. Also, give me a follow on YouTube and visit my Facebook page, Hey Monica B. I'm always here for you. Ask me questions anytime. I look forward to hearing from you soon. Mwah.